Hey guys, welcome back. I know I look a little crazy right now. I am in the midst of getting ready. I wanted to do a psychic reading on Kobe Bryant's family, the girls. I wanted to do this for two reasons. Everybody has been posting pictures of Kobe, of Gianna, and I'm now finally being able to connect with them. So I wanted to do a reading because as soon as I saw it, there was one picture in particular somebody put up, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, now they're ready, now they're fully in spirit. It was easier to connect with Gianna rather than Kobe. Gianna was more willing. With that being said, when the energy is that strong, because her energy was very strong, I did try and resist it, but I feel like a little better now, so I figured I would just do this reading today. So I'm gonna just do a reading on, it's gonna be a family reading, but I want to start off with a mediumship reading from Gianna and Kobe. Oh girl. Okay, well, I think Kobe is going to be the first one. Okay, I'm getting this sense of joy, almost like here, I knew this, I told you this was going to happen. It's kind of like he's saying, I told you this was going to happen. It's almost like he kind of knew in the back of his head that this was his time. And he's kind of like looking down at all of us in this like state of like wisdom almost. And it's almost like he fulfilled some type of prophecy, some type of like self-prophecy that he really meant to fulfill. So he's kind of looking down at all of that. And he's a very wise soul, you know, in general. But him connect, like, as a spirit, as this 5-dimensional being, because I did say he is a starseed. He is, I am getting Pleiades as well. Somebody mentioned that. Yes, I am getting that. I'm not always the best at, you know, seeing which one, but yes, I am getting that. So, like I said, he's looking down at this, in this state of like wisdom and joy and something like, this is a very tragic event, but when we pass on, we don't really see it as that. We kind of see this is part of the soul contract. This is part of what I signed up for. So he's kind of in the state of acceptance, even more so of acceptance. He is like almost proud of himself. I'm not using the right word, but he is almost proud of all that he's fulfilled in this lifetime and his legacy that's going to live on. Hold on, I'm trying to get a clear message on one thing. Okay, I'm hearing I told my wife they were gonna do this. So I feel like, and I'm seeing this at a young age, I feel like before they even got married, he might have told Vanessa, like, look, I don't think I'm gonna live for, like, not, you know, explicitly told her, but I'm feeling like he kind of told her, like, look, you know, this is my my belief. I don't, you know, feel like I'm gonna be here forever, or he might have said I'm gonna die young, or something along those lines, of where he kind of told her. It might have been kind of in a joking way, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be here forever. Something about I told my wife. So I did ask if he was gonna return to, you know, be another, have another human experience. I do feel like his next incarnation is gonna be on Earth too, but he's not ready to do that yet. As I said, he has transitioned But there's something about him being kind of in limbo that he kind of, I don't know if you can call it limbo, but I feel like right now he's gonna kind of take on the part of being the family's, you know, guardian angel. I think that's what he is signing up to do. And then I feel like much later, I want to say much later, he is gonna reincarnate into another human form. Like I said, I'm not getting information on that. You know, that's centuries, and yeah, I don't even think he knows. But right now, I feel like he is kind of watching over. I'm hearing I come to her dreams. Ooh. I'm hearing I'm coming into her dreams. So she might have had a dream about him the night that he died. But I feel like this dream was meant to give her relief. Ooh. Yeah, so his main priority is the children. He is going to act kind of like a guardian angel around them. I'm hearing she needs help. But I'm seeing paperwork. I'm seeing like a stack of papers on the desk. Like, that's a big stack of papers. Ooh. And I feel like it's gonna be very dreadful for her to do these papers. Something about a lot of papers. Okay, so he I don't want to say he's earthbound, because I do feel like he's graceful, he's happy, he's passed. There's no unfinished business, but he does have a need to stay here, kind of in and out type of thing, to help her. There's something that she needs to learn. She hasn't like fully, of course she hasn't accepted fully, but there's certain things that he's gonna like give her signs on how to like complete certain things. So it's almost like I'm seeing maybe there's like a password that she wouldn't know, or like something like that. And, you know, he's gonna give her signs on how to do these things, because right now, like, she's kind of clueless. There was so many deals going on. I feel like there was like things going on while he was passing. There was a big project coming up. I am seeing that this big project, she is gonna have to kind of like take the role and complete that. This isn't like she doesn't need to do it, but she wants to complete this and finish. I'm feeling like it's almost like a design thing, like maybe it's clothing or something like that. It's something like, you know, for fun, not for fun, but it's business, but like maybe it's fashion, maybe it's something like that. She's gonna have to complete that. He needs to be here, like, not, you know, he's not an earthbound spirit at all, but he needs to be in this plane, like this earth plane, to kind of help her. And that's his kind of priority. He's gonna like send her signs, basically. I'm hearing this is my best friend. And I'm like, when he says that, and I know I've spoken, like, literally the first thing I saw when I did the first reading on him was infidelity was a huge issue. I kind of feel like his whole thing was he loved on a multi-dimensional level. I mean, he really loves her. There's no doubt about it. Like, he's helping her. He's, you know, not fully coming into his next incarnation to stay with the family and to really help them, which is kind of a big deal. He's stunting his own growth, you know, to help them. It's a given. Like, we're human, we don't really understand it. But when we're spirits, we think differently, and like it's just different. So he really loved her, and on like a multi-dimensional level. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like he's not sorry. For some reason, I'm not picking up like any regret. Like, I just don't feel like he's really that sorry, or like, you know, heartbroken over like the mistakes he's made or cheating or whatever it is. I just feel like he is kind of like that. He's kind of like non-polygamy, like, you know, non-monogamy. Like, he's just like that, and he doesn't really understand it. So he can't really be sorry about it because he's, like, he doesn't really understand it. And guys, I'm not doing research, I'm literally looking at pictures. Somebody commented that I'm doing research. No, I'm looking at pictures because that's how I read people. Okay. So, maybe it's my Wi-Fi, I'm not sure. Like I said, there was just this masculine energy in Gianna. I almost feel like she would have been like a witch doctor in the past life. Like some type of shaman. It was definitely a male in a past life, but she could have been some type of like witch doctor. Or like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's some like strong roots to like West Indies magic here with her. And that's weird because I'm not really getting it from him. I feel like this comes from his mom. From the mother's side, Vanessa. Because it's like I'm seeing a male in a female's body. Usually that means that this person might be transsexual or like gay or something like that. She was young, so we would have never known what her sexual orientation would have been. So... But I do feel like she kind of had to play this role. She was very anxious about being in the spotlight. And she never really accepted it. She didn't really like fame. Yeah, it's almost like I'm hearing she was like meant to be a boy or something like that. Which is not good to say, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm not really connecting to her as much. Let me see what else I can get here. Because there was one picture I really connected to. Yeah. Guys, I really hate to say it, but I feel like she would have, you know, if she was still alive, she would have want to, like, be transitioned into a boy. I'm really getting that this is a male spirit. And I don't say this often, and I know there's going to be a lot of people who don't like what I'm saying, but I feel like if she would have, you know, she was still alive, she was kind of meant to be like a little boy. This is what I'm like hearing from spirit. So she would have came out, I feel like, but I feel like she would have had a hard time coming out to the public about this, about like her sexual orientation. But yeah. Oh, I see it strong, girl. She was really trapped. I feel like she really felt trapped living in a girl's body. Like I'm feeling it. Like every time she was in front of the camera, she was just very anxious. Like she didn't like it. She was living like in a, you know, That's really sad. And I'm getting like a lot of West Indies. There's something about West Indies magic here. And I feel like this is from Vanessa. Is the picture I'm looking at. Yeah, this is from Vanessa. I'm not sure where she's from, but I do feel like there's African roots in her. She looks Spanish. She might be like Puerto Rican or something. She might just, or somebody in her family was like Afro-Caribbean or something like that. Because I am seeing that she's kind of carrying those like some tribal magic from that. And this is really this has really gone into 𝒸𝒽𝒶. So how it works is, you know, it skips a generation. So your grandmother could be the witch doctor, and then you'll be whatever, and then you'll be kind of normal. But it goes to the you know, the generation after. So I do feel like it kind of, you know, she didn't really have anything. She wasn't really gifted or anything like that. But maybe her mother was, and now it was 𝒸𝒽𝒶's turn. Like, she was kind of the chosen one. And I feel like this was just kind of unfinished for 𝒸𝒽𝒶. Like, she did have a mission here, and it really wasn't her time. Like, it was, on a soul level, it was kind of depending on him. I feel like they were meant to go together. But she had so much more to do here. And I think a big thing that she had to do was really accept sexuality and, like, accept herself and, you know, really integrate into that and into her true self. So, yeah, that's really upsetting. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are interested in a reading of your own, I leave everything in the description. You can email me, and if you guys want to check out my testimonials, they're all on my Instagram. Thank you guys so much, and have a great day.